The one, the only, Eddy Torres, the real Taino warrior at Taino MMA here in New Jersey. Yeah. Just got to ask you a few questions. I'm here for an interview with Patrick Brady, who's fighting for Art of War next week. But, Eddy, don't want to beat a dead horse here. You were on Zach's podcast, 4 Ounces of Freedom, but Richie Lewis, you guys have been making headlines lately. You've been in the news, causing drama. He posted today on Instagram that he signed a contract, and from my understanding, it is not against you. What is going on there, man?
The guy didn't want to fight, you know what I mean? It's not even like we are causing, you know, like we're getting a lot of views. He's getting famous of me punching him in the face. Like I've never in my life seen somebody get so famous for getting punched in the face. He's going to continue to fight people that are at the C level. He's going to continue to fight for a shitty promotion. He doesn't want to sign with CFFC because he knows that CFFC is going to give him a good matchup. He knows that in CFFC you can pick your opponents. All these other shitty promotions, he can do that, right? So when the contract he's signing are so irrelevant, he's fighting a whole bunch of nobodies for a promotion that nobody knows about. It's just, you know, he's just doing it just to get a clout and to stay relevant. Nobody cares about him after he's done wrestling. He did good in wrestling. He still wants to stay relevant. Nobody cares about him. I signed 2 contracts to fight this individual. Both of the time he shot me down. He doesn't want to fight. He's just doing it for social media. He wants to get some likes and, you know, everything else like that. The kid couldn't beat me in tic-tac-toe, let alone in a fight. So. And
am I wrong, or was Rob here and you actually signed a fight contract to headline a fight? You were just waiting for him to sign it back?
Yep. 2 contracts. The second contract, Rob actually came personally and handed me the contract. And they actually did everything that kid asked for. You know what I mean? We obliged to his demands, like he's somebody. You know, I just want to punch him in the face again. Hopefully this time nobody gets in it. You know what I mean? But he doesn't want to fight. You know what I mean? They did everything he was asking for. He's trying to say Philly's my hometown. I'm not from Philly. I'm from Allentown, 2 hours away.
Right.
You're from Philly. Your people just hate you. Nobody likes him. His own wrestling team asked me to go over there so they can help me with my wrestling. I mean, how bad is that? His own teammates have reached out to me and told me how much of a shit person he is. You know what I mean? Nobody likes the kid, you know what I mean? And he's trying to stay relevant, so, yeah.
Well, hey, maybe someday the fight goes down. I know you're all about it. I've never spoken to Richie, and I'm a journalist, so I'm not talking smack. But I would love to see the fight go down someday. I hope he comes around and eventually signs that contract. Now, more immediately with yourself, obviously no Richie fight. I'll let you break the news here. You are off for the 31st card. What's going on with you?
So I have a bad knee injury, and I was willing to fight this individual with 1 leg. Basically.
I thought you needed the money.
Yeah, exactly. He just trying to get me paid. So I basically have a bad knee injury that I would need like a 3 to 5 hour surgery on it. And I was still willing to fight him. I knew about the surgery before contracts were signed. They sent me the contract. I still signed the contract, even knowing that my knee was shot. Yeah. You know what I mean? So he still want to fight. So at this point, there's no opponents signing that contract, so I might as well take care of my old injuries, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm about to do, just take care of this knee. Hopefully next week I'll meet up with the surgeon, schedule the appointment in, and go get the surgery.
And I know you haven't talked to the surgeon yet, you don't have anything scheduled, but do you have a timetable for return in mind? When do you think you'd like to get back in?
So it's going to be a little bit of a time. I'm thinking like 3 months. It's saying 6 weeks without putting weight down on my leg. And after that, the recovery, you know, I was told before I will never be able to lift heavy weights again. And I became a 6-time powerlifting champion. So I usually don't listen to doctors too much. You know what I mean? I do listen to them. They know what they're doing. But when it comes to my physical being and everything else like that, you know, I know my body. I mean, I'm 36 years old. And I mean, not to talk shit, but I'm a specimen. You know what I mean?
I would agree. You make me look pretty small. So. But, Eddy, that's all I got for you, man. Can't wait to see you back in there. Brother. Sorry to hear about the knee, but I know you're in high spirits about it. And the smoke you wanted just doesn't want you back, brother.
No, not at all.
Maybe someday. Thank you, Eddy.
Brother. Appreciate it.